The first thing we did is we went to the Art Institute in Seattle, Washington, and recorded a whole bunch of drums.
The hats are running through the Focusrite Voice Master.
Which one's that?
That's this puppy down here.
Mm.
What's next? Overheads running through the Grace.
The
Everything
Grace.
else is running through the console.
Sick.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. Loop-based, loop-designed, conceptual drumming for this loop and sample pack. Now we're here in the studio. We're going to give you guys a demonstration on how I chop up the beats. Some basic EQing on one kick drum and a hard attack for another kick drum. Snare drum, got some snare processing. Typical sound design, EQ, compressors, gates on each channel. And then on the master channel I've got a variety of different master compressors and master gates and EQs to get kind of a different sound. There's a lot of different beats here. I've stemmed out, I put markers every 4 bars. I'm going to chop these into individual loops. So here's one. And then we can like change the EQ, change the mastering. I played 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, and then back down to 100. Stuck them all into one session, marked them all up. So that's a loop right there. I'll render it, export audio, wave or eighth, sample format 48, bit 24. I'll say OK. Now these are all in loop format. And now I'll re-EQ and compress and chop up these beats here for this is basically the final step. We brought in a loop here. Oh, that's supposed to be 130. Ableton's time coding is really good though, so it still sounds good at 170. All these beats are placed inside this session as loops. Here's some cut up loops down here. Here's the basic beat right here. So we'll loop that. And so what I did over here is I took that last snare and I stretched it out. And then I grabbed that snare and then I'm going to make a one shot out of it. It sounds like that. Okay, that's that beat. Let's copy it down here. And let's start slicing it up, copying of some little notes. Basically rearranging the beat right now, kind of just randomly, to show you conceptually how I rework beats. And then I can apply new EQ, new compression, pitch it down, pitch it up. Well, let's see what happens. If we consolidate it, then we pitch it down. Change the tempo. And then this is where I chop up the bass lines. Okay, we're gonna go inside the studio to plug in the APC, rock out with it. APC 40, Akai, Ableton, taking it to the next step, live. I have here with me an APC 40, and we're going to control Ableton with it. I basically threw a bunch of the samples from the loop and sample pack into live, into a brand new session, threw on some effects, and it basically maps it all out by itself automatically, and let's see what happens. And there you have it, the final example of what you can do with the KJ Sawka Ableton Live looping sample pack. That was a kind of a dubstep session. Lots of dubstep beats, lots of hip-hop beats, lots of drum and bass beats, and various crazy stuff you can mash together, cut up, loopicize, and funkicize. Yeah. Yeah!